Hi, NiXiE here, and today I'm just going to show you what I'm doing or how I'm doing Inktober this year. And I guess the first thing I'll say is the materials that I'm using is this sketchbook that is my favorite at the moment, sent by my friend, and these pencils also sent by the same friend. I think that was my previous video if you guys watched that. Yep, I'm still using them. I still really freaking love those. Anyway, aside from the sketchbook and the pencil, I just use my favorite Unipin fine line 0.4 and then my Sakura Micron Pigma 0.2. Also, the prompt that I'm using for this year is from Mako Vice. I'm not so sure if they are in other platforms, but I do follow them in Instagram and they are one of my favorite artists and their prompt is always interesting, so I definitely went with that. I was immediately excited for it because it gave me that spooky yandere vibes that I'm actually very into. I've said this 1,000 times. I am a horror fan, and anything horror, spooky, creepy related things, I love them all. And that's exactly why I'm so excited for this prompt, because I decided I wanted to draw every prompt with a yandere character, though the characters are not really yandere because I'm actually drawing fan art of this game that I'm really addicted to at the moment, and I kind of just went with them being yandere. By the way, if you don't know what yandere is, I just found out about that from watching a lot of anime, and basically yandere is one of a personality type of a character, and they're your usual possessive, obsessive, psychopathic characters. And I love those kind of characters. They always tend to be my freaking favorite. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just really into slasher freaking movies, horror. I'm always on the side of the enemies for some reason. But it's only in fictional, okay? Definitely not in real life because they make the story better. Like, a good psychopathic villain makes a good story. Though, if we're talking about real life, heck nah. Like, I do not condone that in freaking real life, okay? Especially even those who freaking worship real life psychopaths, because why? That's just wrong, you know? Anyway, enough of that. I just kind of went with hatching style for all of my drawings this time. I just really wanted to use my pens. But since I am also in the middle of teaching myself how to color better, and especially in highlighting and shading, so I'm actually learning stuff about lighting. I had like the strongest urge to color over these pieces digitally. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I do it. And I don't actually do this combining traditional artwork and digital. So basically I'm doing the line art traditionally and then the coloring digitally, and I thought it was kind of cool, and I kind of found something that I'm obsessing over, and that is that dramatic lighting where you can see like it's dark and there's just like a strip of light going across the characters. Yeah, I'm really into that. So I feel like my day, I think that was day 5 and so on, is going to be in that kind of theme, because I really love that, and it just fits with the spooky yandere freaking vibes that I'm going for anyway. So firstly, what I do is I finish the line art traditionally, right? And then I take a photo of it and then kind of edit it, make sure it's clean and just black and white. The line art is clear, and yeah, basically the background is just pure white. And then I load it on my laptop, and then I open Krita, and then I turn that image of the line art to multiply, and that is how I manage to keep the line art while I'm coloring. And I'm sorry, I freaking forgot to press record when I did the first part of this coloring, so was not able to record me coloring the skin at all, which is like my favorite part. Yeah, sorry about that. So I just drew one of my favorite characters from the game that I really love, which is Obey Me, by the way, with my original character for that game, which is named after me because why not? Talk about self-insert. And then right after that, I finished with the coloring and the lighting and the shading. I definitely did not forget to add the blood effect because I find myself putting blood effect on every single Inktober pieces this year, so it's definitely like a theme that has to be done with every single pieces. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed the video and let me know if you guys are doing Inktober as well, or maybe you're doing a different challenge for this month and how's it going. I hope you guys don't feel burnt out. I definitely didn't feel burnt out, though I am very distracted by other things, which is the usual. But I will see you on my next one. Keep safe. Bye bye.